Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next time I do post. For today's video, I have a lot I want to cover in this video, so I am going to be showing you guys the scrubs I got for school. And I did have to buy from a particular vendor that the school told us to. So these scrubs are not really the scrubs I would buy if I were just like to go out and buy scrubs for myself, you know? Of course, I want a better brand, maybe like Fix or Mandala. Like I keep seeing them and hearing about them all over TikTok, and everyone knows Fix is like a great brand, even if it's very pricey. I also do want to talk to you guys about how I was able to secure more money in financial aid, how I was able to get a grant for school, and just how I feel with the fact that school is less than 2 months away, guys. It's less than 2 months till I start nursing school. To me, that's wild and mind-blowing, because back in January, I was like, I have so much time. I hadn't even finished applying for nursing school. So now I have like such a short time, and we'll get into how I'm feeling. Let's get into my scrubs. So I'm going to show you guys on screen the scrubs I got, and also let me tell you the description as well. I'm wearing the Easy Stretch Butter Soft Cara Women's 4-pocket scrub top in a size small, and for the bottom I have the Butter Soft Stretch 10-pocket slim cargo scrub bottoms. When I first got these pairs of scrubs, these are the first I ordered, so kind of after I got my acceptance and was given the information as to how to order my scrubs, these were the first pair I got. The bottoms were very tight on my thighs at first, but now when I put them on, there actually is some room, because I did lose some weight, and I always lose weight in my lower half of my body before anywhere else. So like my thighs and my butt is smaller than when I first originally bought these, and these are in a size small, both the top and the bottom. I got the small for the top instead of an extra small because I'm gonna wear under scrubs anyways, and I like the fact that I'll be able to layer underneath it, because if I get it like really fitted, it'll be hard to wear anything underneath comfortably. For this second set, this is the Easy Stretch Eden Women's 4-pocket drawstring scrub bottoms in a size small petite, and then the top is Easy Stretch Lena Women's 4-pocket V-neck scrub top. These are also both in a size small. Honestly, I did not like this set of scrubs that much. I felt both the top and the bottom were really big. The bottoms surprised me when I put them on, and they felt big on me. I guess it's because it's also a drawstring, like they do make it maybe a little bit bigger than normal, but they felt really big on me. I did like them a little bit more because it was more of a straight leg instead of like the jogger one, so it didn't feel like very tight on my ankles though compared to the other set. And the top, even though it says it's a small, I felt like it felt really much bigger than a size small compared to the other top I had. So I don't know. I probably will not be ordering any more scrubs for the foreseeable future unless like something really happened where I need to order, like I ruined them in some way, shape, or form. I don't really want to have to order anymore, because between these two sets, like for just 4 pieces, right, I spent around $120 something for these combined, which isn't crazy, but both times I ordered, they were discounted. All the items were discounted, and I did also have to pay to get the logo of the school embroidered on the tops, because it is required for us to have it, but it's also an additional cost because it's specific for our school, and the company obviously have to do that. So that's my clothes. I actually also do have a vest that my sister got for me. It's from Figs. If you guys are interested, let me know, and I might include it in a different video, but I didn't have it handy to show you guys, nor did I have anything already pre-recorded with me wearing it. It's such a nice vest. It's fleece lined. It is sleeveless, so like I can wear my scrubs and then under scrubs underneath and not feel like I have too much on my arms, really, because I don't like when my arms are too restricted by having multiple layer of long sleeves. It feels uncomfortable for me. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Like, I don't like when I can feel like there's so much clothing on my arm. I know, it's a weird thing, I know, but it is what it is. It's so nice and warm. I'm really looking forward to being able to wear it in the hospitals because I'm always cold. That was a great gift. Now let's talk about how I was able to secure more money in financial aid, because I know a lot of you guys are probably interested in this. And just for anyone who's going to school, it's so important that you really understand how financial works, especially how FAFSA works, because not everyone really understands how FAFSA works. First of all, if you are going to college and you are a first-time student, right? You don't have a degree already. This is your first degree. You are allowed to get a certain amount of aid from the government. There is a cap that you can get and use towards your first degree. That cap, they told me, is around $56,000. That is a lot of money. When I first went to school and got my first degree as an undergrad, I had FAFSA. But my thing though, you have $56,000 of aid for an undergraduate degree. I did not use all $56,000 of aid because my undergraduate degree, I only took out less than $20,000, which that's amazing to get a whole degree and not have that much debt. I was very lucky, and I went to a state school, so it was a lot cheaper, and I had other aids and scholarships and stuff that helped me not have to take out so much loans from the government. Also, as an undergrad, and the fact that I was eligible for FAFSA, I also was able to get like the Pell Grant, which is usually around like $5,000. So that also helped. And grants, you do not have to pay back. Loans, you pay back. Grants is just like free money. So that helped me a lot. But now when I was filling out FAFSA for this degree, I realized, okay, I probably won't be able to get as much money as I did for undergraduate for my first degree, right? Because I already have loans. But I was like, I have to be able to get something. And originally they were only giving me less than $1,000, guys. Like, what is that? That's nothing. That really and truly is nothing. And I was like, why can't I get more? And you know, I just kept digging and asking questions. And I finally spoke to one person in the financial aid office for my school who was like, you maxed out. And then they had already said that to me, but I was like, this time I was like, what is the maximum, right? And she told me $56,000. And in my head, I was like, that's a lot of money. And I know I don't have that much loans for my undergraduate degree. Between my undergraduate and my master's for FAFSA, I did have a little bit more than that 56. So I was just like, okay. And I digged a little bit more. I'm like, but is this for both degrees combined or just for my undergraduate degree? She's like, it's just your undergraduate we're looking at. I'm like, well, if it's only my undergraduate you're looking at, I have not hit that limit at all. I'm near close to $56,000 in student loans from FAFSA for my undergraduate degree. I'm like, and I kept like insisting that they look more and more into it, right? Because they kept just telling me that. I'm just like, no. And then I went to the FAFSA website, calculated all my loans I had for my undergraduate degree at Stony Brook University. So I went, because FAFSA will let you see every single loan you've ever taken out. So if you're ever curious, you can literally go and see. So I did that, and I calculated all of it out, the original amount borrowed, not the current balance, right? Because the current balance is going to be higher because of interest and whatnot, but the original amount borrowed. And I was like, ma'am, I am nowhere close to that amount. Can you please check and double check? So she's like, okay, fine, we're gonna look more into it. And then she was able to like, oh, you're right, basically. And she's like, we're gonna have to recalculate your financial aid package then. They were able to recalculate my amount because that's how it works. There's that limit of, if you're getting an undergraduate degree, you have up to $56,000 that you can borrow. And the school then decides how to kind of allocate that, how much they kind of want to maybe give you each year, so you don't use it all at once. They were able to fix that for me, and I was able to get, I think it's now like $12,500 I'm getting for both fall and spring semester, which is a lot better than what I was originally getting. That's how I was able to do it. I really just told them, like, and was very insistent in them like double checking, because that's the thing, these schools will send you out things, but unless you are knowledgeable about like what to look for, what to check for, they will literally mess up your things, because they don't really care if you get financial aid or not. They just know their bill has to get paid. That bill that you, however much tuition is, has to get paid somehow, whether you're paying it in like from your own money, you're getting student loans, private student loans, federal student loans. They don't care. All they care about is you paying your bill. It matters to you now whether or not how you're getting to pay it, how you're going to pay it. Can you get FAFSA? Because federal student loans are always going to have a lower interest rate than private student loans. I'm going to keep saying this because it's so important. I would rather people take out federal student loans than private student loans. And it's so much easier to get your private student loans forgiven. I mean, your federal student loans forgiven than your private student loans. Trust me on that. If you are someone who you are thinking about going to school, you are in school, and you're confused about what your FAFSA should look like, I would say really, really talk to your financial aid people and really have them go over everything with you in detail. Ask questions, guys. Really and truly ask questions. Watch other people's video. Like, literally drop me questions down below if you have questions still, because if I know the answer and I can help you, great. So also with how I was able to get more money, this is something else that I was able to get. So I am going to be getting New York State TAP. So this is for New York State residents. Other states might have it called something else, but it's just their tuition assistance program for New York State. That's literally what the TAP stands for, tuition assistance program. So with that, you are eligible usually for 4 years. If you're in an approved 5-year degree or 5-year program, you can get it for 5 years. If you are in New York State and you are an EOP Seek student, you guys will know what it is if you're here. Those are people who are basically getting help and assistance with going to school. You get up to 5 years, right? I was an EOP student for my undergrad. I don't know if that still counts because I'm no longer, but I only did my undergraduate in 3 years once again, so I can get up to 4 years without even being EOP, or the fact that I was EOP. So because I still have a year left of TAP that I never used, I'm able to get New York State TAP. So that's an additional like over $2,000 I'll be able to get, and that is a grant. It is not a loan, so that is free money that I do not have to pay back, which we love that. We love free money. We love grants. That's another way that I was able to get more money. This might not apply to everyone, but once again, I want you guys to listen to the how I'm able to get it, right? You are eligible up to 4 years if you're in an undergraduate degree program, right? If you're in a 4-year program. If you're in like an associate, you can get 2 years. If your degree, or you're in a program that allows for 5 years for that degree, you can get it for the 5 years as well. So make sure you know this information. Obviously, this is based off of like your income or your parents' income. If your parents have you as a dependent and they file for you on their taxes. If you're like me, because I'm now like 27, I do my taxes myself. The categories are different. Like the cutoff is different. I don't know off the top of my head what like the income has to be, but you can find that information out when you're doing the application or just online easily and readily. that's just how I was able to get more money. And this is also like, I didn't just knew all this information. I just kept digging and digging and trying to just think of every different way of how I can get money. That's literally how this happened. It's kind of like very funny because I did the New York State TAP application like 4 days, I believe, before the deadline. The deadline was June 30th. I think I completed on June 26th. So I barely made the deadline to apply, because if the deadline had passed and I didn't apply, that's money I could have gotten and I would not be getting, right? That is how I was able to secure more money for nursing school, because really and truly, I don't want to have to pay a lot out of pocket. I already having to pay for like textbooks, supplies, my scrubs. I'm gonna have to pay for transportation, like meals, all those things once school starts. So having help with paying the tuition, I'm taking every help I can get. Now for like other like miscellaneous things with nursing school. Well, the first one is I just signed up to do my N95 fit test for like the mask, right? So I'm doing that the day before the semester starts. So the semester starts September 3rd and I have to go in September 2nd to do that, which honestly I'm very happy about, because other people in my program, they will be going in that same day to do their fit test. So I'll get to meet some people before class starts, which will be nice. I'll have maybe some familiar faces the first day of school, instead of going the first day of classes and it's like all these people I'm seeing for the very first time. That can be very nerve-wracking. And even though I'm an adult and like I'm kind of a social person, I still do get a little bit of like social anxiety in large crowds or like large groups of people. So I do like the fact I'm gonna get to meet some of them in a smaller setting before the very first day. So very excited about that. I'm also happy to get that out of the way. I'm still waiting to hear about clinicals. Clinicals we find out in August, so next month. I'm hoping I know within like the next like 3 weeks really where I'll be for clinicals. The main reason why clinicals is so concerning for me is that I don't know where I will be located, right? And if I'm like someplace that's like all the way in Manhattan, I would have to be taking the train and commuting to clinicals on a weekly basis. If it's someplace like in Queens, Long Island, even Brooklyn, I can drive because that's easier for me to get to those areas driving compared to Manhattan, because I refuse to drive in Manhattan because one, I have to pay a toll to go into the city and it's not cheap. And then two, Manhattan's always crowded, it's too congested, and I just do not like to deal with traffic if I can avoid it. So that's my main concern with clinicals. I really kind of, otherwise I don't really care where I'm placed. It's just like, how am I getting to and from clinicals? That's my biggest concern in where they would place me. In terms of like supplies, I've gotten a lot of supplies. If you guys haven't seen my nursing school haul, make sure you go watch it. I will have it up here if you guys want to go watch it if you haven't already. I got a lot of supplies. A lot of it were gifted. I still do not know what textbooks I need. They have not given us our syllabi. I'm waiting on that so I can order my textbooks ahead. I really am hoping they give it to us soon, like, or they make it available to us soon so I can really start like budgeting or ordering my textbooks, because I don't like doing things last minute. I'm such a like planner that I like to plan out things accordingly, and it just gives me an idea of like, you know, what I'll need to know, because if I have the textbooks, I can like start like, you know, studying for my classes. And the last thing I would say, like, I'm honestly very, very excited for nursing school to begin. Like, it's been like such a thing now. Like last year, this time, I was taking anatomy and physiology in preparation to apply, and now I'm like literally at the cusp of starting nursing school. And it's something I'm like, wow, like I never thought I would be saying I'm excited to start nursing school, because all my life I've been saying I don't want to be a nurse, I don't want to be a doctor, I did not want to work in like human medicine. And now I'm actually excited to do that. Like, it's such a like 180 from what I've been saying most of my life. And also, like, I am starting to like study again, like watching YouTube videos, looking at like different concepts I know I will be learning in my first semester, just to kind of like start priming my brain to learn and understand these concepts. Am I really like studying in depth? No, but I'm passively just like listening to it. I did do the same thing for anatomy and physiology, and it really helped me when I actually started the course to like be somewhat familiar with concepts, terminologies, and whatnot. So that's something I'm doing in order to help kind of prepare for it. And also with my job at the group home, I will be like fully signed off to help give meds, which knowing how to give meds, the whole process, is something that we also will be going over in school, but I would already kind of be familiar with it because I'm doing it at my job. I also am going to learn how to do like finger sticks for like glucose reading. What else? Like, there's something else I'm doing at work that's going to help me for school that I can't remember right now. But I'm getting a lot of like patient care experience with this job, which once again will help with nursing school. Once we start doing that, will help when I start clinicals. So it's just, everything is moving in the right direction, and I'm just very excited to start this next journey in my life. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions, any comments down below. As I said, if you have questions about financial aid, please drop them down below. If I can help, I will definitely respond to you guys, or like even like maybe make a video if I feel like it can help a lot of people. But overall, yeah, I'm in a pretty good spot where nursing school is concerned. I have my scrubs, which I really did want to get like at least 2 pairs before the semester started. I'm also supposed to be getting my nursing kit pretty soon, because I believe they said it will ship out August 2nd. So hopefully I will have it before like August like 10th. I will make a video once that comes about what's in it. And that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really want to keep you guys updated on this whole journey. I will be making more content regarding nursing school once the semester starts. Also, follow me on TikTok. That is where I'll be posting a lot of nursing school content. Like, I'll try to incorporate like some tips, some vlogs, because I'm not going to be doing long form vlogs really on this channel, but probably do like mini vlogs on TikTok. So make sure you are following me there. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.